Good morning, wrestling fans. Happy Monday. Hope you all had an enjoyable weekend. I know I did. My weekend was enjoyable. Well, it's Monday, and that means one thing. Tonight, it's an edition of WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Should be another exciting show on tap for tonight. Here is what's planned on tonight's Raw on Netflix. Brock Lesnar is expected to be on Raw tonight, and I'm very curious of what he has to say tonight on Raw after Obafemi powerbombed him last week on Raw, and I'm very curious of what his thoughts is on his match against Obafemi at WrestleMania. So this is something that I'm interested. I'm looking forward to what he has to say tonight on Raw. Becky Lynch is expected to be on Raw as well. I'm very curious what she has to say tonight, and I'm sure it's gonna have something to do with AJ Lee and her being the women's IC champion, and I'm sure Becky Lynch has not gone over for losing the women's Intercontinental Championship to AJ Lee. Because as you all know, she still thinks that she was screwed out of a match against AJ Lee for the women's IC title, and still blames Jessica Carr for her losing that match, because Jessica Carr was the referee during that match, and she officiated. So I'm very curious of what Becky Lynch will say. Hopefully we'll find out whether Becky Lynch will get a rematch against AJ Lee at WrestleMania for the women's IC title. Like I said, most likely, we are going to see a rematch between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the women's IC title. It's just a matter of time when that match, or should say rematch, gets made official. Also, we're going to have Grayson Waller versus Javon Evans. This is going to be a very intriguing and interesting match. I'm not sure what to think about this matchup. I mean, I'm very impressed of Javon Evans' performance lately, especially coming up to the main roster. So I'm very impressed with what his performance is. Grayson Waller, I think he's pretty decent in the ring. You know, decent. I don't know much about Grayson Waller because I ain't seen that much in a match. But this match will be very interesting between Grayson Waller and Javon Evans. So it should be a good match. Hopefully it'll be an exciting match between these two. We're going to have Bayley and Lyra versus the Kabuki Warriors. This is going to be a fun and exciting women's tag team match. I think Bayley and Lyra and the Kabuki Warriors are very talented in the ring. I'm very impressed with their performance in the ring. So I expect this to be a fun and exciting tag team match between the four of them. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have the Vision versus the Usos in a non-title match. Now, most likely we are going to see these two tag teams at WrestleMania for the WWE World Tag Team titles. It's just a matter of time when the match may official. So tonight's tag team match between the Vision and the Usos is not for the titles. So I'm sure down the road, so in the next week or two, we'll find out whether these two tag teams will face each other at WrestleMania. I think they will, because I think just by what I've been seeing it looks like we're going to see the Usos versus the Fizzard for the World Tag Team titles. So it should be a good match. Looking forward to it. Last but not least, we're going to have Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. I think this is going to be another fun, exciting match. Very impressed of the performance from Penta and Dominic Mysterio. I think both these gentlemen will put on a very fun match tonight. Now, if I who's going to win the match, it can go either way. We can see Penta defeat Rey Mysterio and retain the Intercontinental Championship, or we can see Dominic Mysterio defeat Penta and regain the Intercontinental Championship. My prediction, and this is my opinion, I think what's going to happen is Dominic Mysterio is going to defeat Penta and become the Intercontinental Champion again, which is going to set up an IC Championship match between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. Now, that's what I think is going to happen. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. Like I said, Penta vs. Dominic Mysterio should be a fun, exciting match. Both these gentlemen are very good in the ring, so I expect a good match between these two. This is what's been announced for tonight's Raw. I'm sure most of it will be edited as we get closer to 8 p.m. But this is what's been announced for tonight's Raw. As always, I'll be tuning in to tonight's Raw. I'll be watching on Netflix. So it should be an exciting show. Plan on watching it. And for those who are planning on watching Raw tonight, enjoy Raw. Like I said, it should be an exciting show. That's about it. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers, so if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Monday to kick off your work week and enjoy Raw tonight.